Hi, I'm Aisha and I'm Layer 1.
Hi, I'm Veronica as lawyer 2.
Hi, I'm Adriana, and I'm Miss Lisa.
Hi, over here. Hi, I'm Martina and I'm lawyer 3.
Thank you for meeting with me. This arm isn't just a painful, it's a career ending. As a professional pianist, I've lost my job and I need to know who's going to compensate me for this damage. Is it a pro-built or elite residence? We completely understand your frustration, Miss Lisa. What happened to you is entirely preventable. To get you the compensation you deserve, uh, we will look in the claim in the tort of negligence. Today, me and my team will break down to you how the law will apply to your case and why the stop sign couldn't prevent this from happening to you.
So, Miss Lisa, to win your case, you need to understand the basic framework of negligence. So, in order to win your case, there's three elements that you need to understand, which is duty of care, breach of duty, and also the resulting damage. So, for duty of care, according to the principle of Donoghue v. Stevenson, construction works that were done on a busy street owes a duty of care to pedestrians or passerbys. So, in this case, you're just a standard case of the neighbor principle in the eyes of law. Secondly, scaffolding platforms do not just collapse on their own. So, when they fail to secure that they fall short of the standard of care expected from a very competent construction firm. Lastly, causation and damage are very clear. The failing objects from the site directly cause you harm. So with this, the physical injury and financial loss due to the carelessness of the competent firm and end of your piano career, you have the right to sue them.
But what about the notice that they put on the exterior wall? They said they accept no liability for injury and damage.
So, Miss Lisa, that notice is practically useless since they do not have a contract with you, and in this case, you don't need to have a contract with them to sue them. Under the common principle and framework of UK Unfair Contract Terms Act 1977, which heavily influenced the Malaysian's law of tort, business cannot exclude or restrict liability for death or personal injury from negligence. So you can just ignore that notice, Miss Lisa.
Okay, so let's look at who should actually sue. So first we have Probable, the contractor, and we have any residences, the freeholder who hires them. So, based on the law, an employer is not liable for negligence of an independent contractor. In this case, it's Probable, if it requires a special skill. So, renovating a third-story window is clearly a special skill. And residences shows a professional firm to do it. Furthermore, elite residences contract with Probable contain no exemption clauses. Therefore, elite Negligences expected Probuild to do the job safely and professionally. With that, the primary liability falls directly onto Probuild.
Exactly. Probuild is liable for the careless action by employees who fail to secure the scaffolding. Liability means an employer is responsible for the torts committed by employees in their course of employment. The worker was actively replacing the window when the platform fell, so Probuild must pay for the damage.
So your final recommendation is that I should sue Probuild?
Yes, Miss Lisa. Probuild is the most legally sound target here. They had direct control over their workspace. Their employee caused the hazard, so they can't hide behind a flimsy wall notice. And we will also be claiming your loss of future earning since the injury prevents you from practicing your specialized profession. So with this, the court will calculate the compensation based on the remaining income from your remaining working years.
To summarize our case today, Probuild owed a duty to the public, breached it through faulty equipment setup, caused a life-altering injury to an innocent pedestrian, and cannot legally exclude liability for personal injury. Miss Lisa, we have a very strong case here. Thank you for the cooperation. I'm looking forward to claim against Probuild.